Guys, what a great entertainment experience here. The Last Key. We saw a few of the deleted scenes. What was your favorite? Did any of them hurt being deleted?
Yes, the one with Keyface at the window. That was so scary. But like you said, it's all about the grand scheme of things and the story. So at least it's on the deleted scenes, right?
Yeah.
We can still see it.
There's actually one other deleted scene that they didn't show tonight, which is me telling a story about my father, which is a really heart-wrenching storyline, which is basically I had one boyfriend, and my father refused to let me see him and wouldn't let me bathe or change my clothes, and until I started to smell at school, and all the kids would make fun of me and they called me Smellies. So it was a really I understand why they couldn't have it in. I mean, the pain of all that is there, especially the way Lee writes, there's all these wonderful moments and, some of these scary moments, but you still got to tell your story, and it's got to have a beginning, middle, and end, and you can't digress too much because no matter how good it is, you want to move on to the next storyline. So it was hard to see some of them. I remember shooting that at the window, and that was a tough scene to shoot. And then where he follows me into the little closet, that little, and there's a scene that is in the movie of me finally breaking down and telling the story of my mother and my father to Specs and Tucker, and where I make the decision to go back home, where I make the decision to go back. That scene precedes that. So you don't see that anymore. Now you just have me sitting at the table, sort of telling my story. So it's quite a challenge to edit a film, and there's the deleted scenes are fabulous.
Yeah.
The entire thing is fabulous. They casted a younger you. How was that process? Because the little girls, they were really convincing.
They were wonderful. They were wonderful, especially little Ava, who plays me as the little girl, and the other actress too. I didn't actually spend screen time. Oh, with the little Ava, I did, where we're in the further, and I have that little moment with her where I tell her. Well, I won't give it away, but I mean, I have a small moment with her. But she actually, I think they resembled me a little bit. They did. I know when they did the search, they had me send pictures of me as a little girl to casting, so they could see what I looked like. It was a good. I thought the girls were fantastic, and I thought it was a good match. I thought it was believable that they could be me.
How was Keyface? I know you have your scene with him.
So good. Yeah, what a talented actor. He's an artist. Dancer.
He is like a dancer. He uses his body in such a and he's 6'7". He's a very tall man.
Yep.
Very long.
Oof. Yeah. I brought it to life like crazy. And we had no idea what like a sweetheart he is. It was halfway through my big scene with him that he'd crack a joke in between takes, and just a really talented, sweet guy. But yeah, Keyface, man, he is powerful and really goes for the jugular.
He's a powerful person and actor, and he's very funny. He wants to do comedy, actually, and he's very handsome.
Yeah.
When I first saw him out of makeup, I didn't know who it was until I saw that there was only one other person. There was nobody else 6'7" on set. And he is this beautiful man. So he really is a fantastic actor as well.
Let's nerd out a little bit, because I like to nerd out, and we're horror fans. We like to nerd out. Keyface, did he trigger Lisa's powers? Was he responsible for bringing her powers to the front? Would it have happened anyways? Because it kind of looks like she was in the right position and he brought it out, right?
I think that's a great, that's a really great diagnosis of. I think that's very accurate. That she's vulnerable, and he finds her, and he sort of has the key to her, to what she's going to keep going further into the further. He leads her in there, and he knows she's willing to go.
Yeah. Makes her face what she doesn't want to. Yeah.
One more kind of like a observation. So we had Wonder Woman, right? You know where this is going. It was a big deal, and I love Wonder Woman stuff, but you've been doing it way before Wonder Woman hit the big screen.
Yeah.
Right? I think you deserve your props. Right?
I mean, you know, populist entertainment is very interesting, and I guess it's the time of the woman right now. You know, I actually was thinking of this when I was a teenager. Women's lib hadn't even happened. Women hadn't even burned their bras yet. I mean, really. And look where we are. And that it's not that many years ago. You know, we forget what a young nation we are and what a young society we are, really. And I was mentioning this in my family. I'm grateful to my mom and dad. There was never any emphasis put on gender or age. It's like it didn't matter, you know, whether you were a man or a woman. If you had something you wanted to do, you just do it. You know, have power to defend yourself, have power. You know, I was still taught to be a lady, sort of, but my mom was, underneath all that, my mom was a real fighter. She was a street fighter, too. And I feel like I got some of that moxie from her, and I'm grateful for it, and grateful I could give it to the characters, and a character like Elise, I have the vehicle.
Yep.
So now we know that this internationally is the biggest Insidious film, I think we're told. What's next? Because I want to see more, and I want to see it more often. Don't take such a break.
I know, I'm ready. I'm ready. Tomorrow? Like, is tomorrow too soon?
Did you hear what he just said?
Lee.
We hope there will be more, and you know, thank you for your fanship and for your appreciation of the film, because we really make them with a lot of integrity and love, and it's true. And I think that's part of the quality of the franchise, is they're the real deal. These are really strong writers and humanists who have ideas about humanity that you want to put into populist entertainment, and I think these films do that.
Thank you very much. Check out The Last Key on Blu-ray. It's an amazing time.
You won't be sorry, but
That's
you
right.
might sleep a little.
Oh, yeah. With the light on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.